I often think of museums as kind of cathedrals. You know, they are the spiritual center for a community.
Hi, I'm Maria Mingalone. I'm the Executive Director of the Oceanside Museum of Art. Art, to me, is the chance to experience the world through another person's eyes.
I think art is really a reflection of the community's soul.
Oceanside Museum of Art was founded by people who really love Oceanside and who had a vision for a vibrant cultural scene in North County. And they volunteered to bring that passion to life.
25 years ago, we started out on an adventure. I lived here in Oceanside, and my husband and I loved all the arts, and we were forever going other places to find them. So when we had a project right here that we could devote ourselves to, that was very exciting.
The founding directors really wanted to have an important cultural asset in Oceanside, and they examined different possibilities, and they came up with a museum. One of the reasons why it was an easy sell for Randy and Carol and the early founders was that people had always felt that Oceanside had been so badly underrated.
The original City Hall sat underused in the center of downtown. Maybe that piece of Irving J. Gill's architectural legacy could be repurposed, something that would give new life to this historic landmark for community members to enjoy.
Half the people, when they heard that we want to build an art museum in Oceanside, laughed. The other half said, "Where do I send my check?"
After receiving a major gift from Bob and Estelle Gleason, the city agreed to lease the building for the purpose of an art museum.
We didn't have the money to do what we were doing, but we did it anyway, and we just had to have faith that we were going to have it, and it turned out we did.
OMA opened its first official exhibition in 1997, but it's not where the OMA journey ended.
We formed a long-range plan committee, and we wanted to find out what the community thought we should do with this asset. What should it be? And the museum provided something that was extraordinary, an educational touch point. It became a community venue.
To make Oceanside a cultural destination, a growing group of volunteers took the next step and contracted renowned LA architect Frederick Fisher to design an expanded museum. OMA's Central Pavilion was dedicated to the people of Oceanside, adding 16,000 square feet of exhibition and education space and collection storage facilities.
I've always felt this museum is a magnet for creativity and creative people. From the very beginning, we've attracted very talented people, both volunteers and staff, and so I think that's what's done it.
Art is the product of creative thought, made physical. There's a rhythm in art.
Art is an essential part of how we understand our world.
It's key to who we are, and I can't imagine life without art.
Over our 25-year of history, OMA has become an important platform for Southern California artists to share their voice and for community members to celebrate local talent.
I think OMA is a jewel of San Diego. They're the premier institution that collects and presents local artists. OMA also understands the importance of training the next generation of museum professionals. They are the future.
With ever-changing exhibitions that range from traditional to the unexpected, OMA's exhibitions have grown in reputation and reach, from Los Angeles to San Diego to Baja.
OMA is a source of pride in my view. I mean, it gives you hope when you look at what we're capable of. It just shows you how broad creativity spreads across us, regardless of background. And the arts should represent all of the people in that community. We become community when you realize that.
Many of OMA's events spill out onto the terrace and into the community.
Friday night after dark are truly a high point when they open up all the walls, and it definitely has a feeling of inclusiveness. Not only take in the creative music that's happening, but also to look at the visual art.
Even during the pandemic, we continued to engage the community through live stream and virtual programming with key partners like the Oceanside Public Library, KOCT, and the Oceanside Unified School District. Literacy through art and ArtQuest are offered free of charge and serve over 3,000 students each year.
Through young eyes, art is storytelling.
It's been a wonderful opportunity for our students. Funding is so challenging, and I dare say that most of our students have never had an experience in a museum before. It expands their classroom beyond their four walls.
We both want to be artists when we grow up. Definitely this is like one of the main places if you want to be an artist to go.
And everyone sees something from a different point of view.
Everybody learns through different modalities, so art is just one more way of expanding our students.
With such an amazing 25-year history to build on, OMA's future holds so much possibility.
I'm excited to see where this is going to go in the future as they're able to grow with creating Oceanside as an art and cultural destination and a place where visitors can come. But they've also been very conscientious of making it accessible for the entire community to participate.
OMA is a huge part of OART's master plan for the arts, which is the city's first cultural plan. And as we embark on redesignation of the district this year, OMA will be heavily counted on. The leadership, the staff at OMA, the cultural activities, the programs, the place that they make in this district is of utmost importance.
After a new fire station is built to serve the growing downtown, OMA plans to refurbish the landmark historic Fire Station 1 as a creative gathering space for our community. As we dream this next phase, imagine bringing our arts education programs from the basement to street-level studios, to develop exhibitions that are inviting to more diverse audiences and people of all ages, and increasingly embrace the full spectrum of our community. It's our turn to move the OMA vision forward as we embrace the entire community and collectively celebrate the transformative power of art, with you at the center of it all.